Yo, guys, back pick of the week. Got another little breakdown for you on the same card as Taylor and Taylor, Wardley and Parker. It's on the undercard, isn't it? I think it's the co-main event. We have Ezra Taylor vs Lewis Edmonson. Should be a really good fight, and we're gonna, break down some of their different attributes, and then finally stick to the end because we're gonna give our final predictions. Yeah, we got Coach Kev, Paul, and Anwar here, all gonna, give their thoughts as well. But yeah, straight away, I've just been watching a bit of footage from them. What are we saying? Speed. Who's got the better speed? Because I don't think this is.
I agree.
Ezra.
I think Ezra's faster than Louis.
You know what? I feel like I should have added timing in there now.
That's a different question.
Yeah. Timing should be there.
I'm not sure who's got better timing, but
no.
Lewis, but that don't mean much.
Lewis has better timing.
I feel like Lewis Edmonson might actually have better timing, bro.
He does.
And he's fought higher level opponents. But
I'll be honest, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, bro. I'm looking at these two. Maybe it's just because I've just looked at some basic footage, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna be tricky for Ezra. It's gonna be tricky.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. So if we're saying speed, Ezra, but that's not everything. Timing beats speed. But what about power then?
Here you go, Ezra as well.
Ezra.
And I don't think that it's like Ezra probably hits hard. I don't think he's a concussive puncher at the weight. I think there's a lot of bigger punches than him.
No, he's not.
But at the same time, But Louis has got zero pop in my view.
Like, he's got no pop.
He hasn't got a lot.
No. Louis breaks you down like there's 6 rounds. he needs 7 rounds of pure beatings to like get you.
Louis is a good fighter. I don't think he's got any confidence.
This is why Ezra's just confident. He's not worried about his pop.
I don't think neither are the biggest punches, but Ezra's got more pop than Louis, I would say. Yeah.
We say Anwar.
I agree with him. I think Ezra's got more power, but Ezra's not a one-punch knockout artist.
Yeah.
For me, Ezra too is a lot more athletic than this guy, isn't it? Louis might be more savvy and smarter, but we'll go on to it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ring IQ now. This is a very interesting one.
I'm going straight Lewis Edmonson, bro.
I agree.
I just see, I see certain things like just just even watching certain things, I'm thinking, like he knows where he is a bit more. Like when I'm looking at Ezra, it's like he's got his shots that he throws, but I feel like when he throws shots, it's like he's not really thinking about what's coming back as well. And when you're throwing shots, it's very aggressive. It's not.
Yeah, I was even going to say that. Do you think it's because of the level of opponents he's been fighting? Because he's just thinking, let me just bomb a shot in.
See that?
No, I don't know. Because then if that's the case, then you should get them guys out of there. Because he's got guys that level opponents where he's going the distance. So
you know what? It's true. Because I've seen him. I actually saw some highlights. Really, I'm not a highlight watcher, but obviously just a little scatter report. But like I'm seeing him bombing shots, Ezra. And I'm thinking, this guy is kind of not your level, but he's just dodging you up because you're just being bait with your shots.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? He's telegraphing.
Sometimes he doesn't stay up a lot. Like,
yeah.
Or he's getting better with it, but typically when I see him, I think, this guy, he doesn't look like he doesn't set up the shots as well as he could. Like, is how I see it. And that is an IQ thing. That's an IQ point, to be honest.
He throws a lot of overhands as well, though. Like he throws a lot of like where you think it might be a straight right. Like he kind of loops them a bit, and I'm thinking, I get like maybe just trying to collapse people, but
I think
Ezra's gonna jab Ezra's gonna jab it off a bit.
You reckon?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you.
But we get frustrated eventually by trying.
Louis very active, jittery style. The jittery style and the activity that shows me that he's thinking in there. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I think that with Ezra, it's you know what is it? Obviously a bit biased because we've got mutuals, but he probably does have it in the locker. But in terms of what, I don't think we've seen it, or I haven't seen it. In terms of IQ, I've seen it from Louis. I've seen him have to think. I've seen him have to outbox Stan Aziz. I've seen him then have to box slap in and be like, right, I've got to press the fight because this guy's too tall. So you're boxing away. I've seen him have to do different things. And even then still have close fights. And still, some people thought that he won against Slapping, it was close. But I've seen him have to think and do different things on the fly. And he's done it. So I think I'd have to give him the point when it comes to IQ in my book.
Fair,
Yeah, no, that makes sense, man. Makes sense. You know what? From that, the last thing I want to say about that, even the fact he's fought a higher level of competition, if anything, that's only going to improve your IQ as well.
That's true. Yeah, 100%.
That's my main fear for Ezra, because I'm kind of rooting for him. But Lewis Edmonson seems way more experienced. Like, he's a different, trickier things to deal with.
No, he is definitely more experienced. But then when you've got a prospect, and Ezra's been a prospect for a minute now, so when you've got a prospect though, at a certain point, they're meant to have like a breakout fight where you're boxing someone who's more experienced and you go and you do the job. And that's like, all right, this is me now. Yeah. So I feel like for Ezra, this has got to be that fight, because his past couple of fights, he's been getting better bit by bit. But he still ain't had that, in my view, that breakout performance, when you've gone and dominated someone, or someone of name at least anyway. So if he's who we think he should be or can be, then you got to be moving to a man like Lewis Edmonson.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we've always done that now. That's you know what I'm saying. If you want to do that, you gotta get through this. We gotta smash the square up.
Facts. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight and say defense. I feel like Louis got better defense from what I've seen. Yeah.
I know what we saying. You was in there with him. was it easy to handle it?
You know what? I was jumping him a little bit, but his feet are not quick though. Don't his feet are quick.
You heard it here first. Selby's hour over.
No. He jabbed his head off. You said start spreading lies. He jabbed his head off.
No. He was letting me jab him. I was jamming it. He was letting me jab him. But he's very quick though, Ezra. His feet are very quick. Like, he gets in and out. He's very athletic. Like, he gets in and out of range effortlessly as well. More likely as well.
Okay, so lateral movement.
I think he's got a better feet.
That is a big bit of defense.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know about actually like slipping and this and that, but feet is, I'll give to Ezra.
No, I think Louis is a bit more slippery with the head movement and all that. Upper body. I think he's a bit more twitchy. You know what I mean? But Ezra is more in and out with the feet. He's faster. He's more explosive.
You know what? I think
this is kind of tough, actually. To be fair.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Since I heard
I'm gonna give it a big head for. Big head for Louis, small for Ezra.
But coach, yeah. So, but you already said as well, though. Like, really, defense is feet first, isn't it?
Defense is
Even
defense is feet first.
But you know how I break it up?
Defense is your feet. I do agree with that. But
safest. However, you see, the other side to it is, if, like, let's say if you're doing more like distance management, like, when you're kind of staying inside, that allows you to create offense as well, innit? So it's like,
so we always say, I always say, the first step is you make them miss. So you do that with your feet, but then at some point you want to make them miss and make them pay. That means you got to be in range and do it. You got to be slipping. You got to be. The problem with Ezra is that, I don't know if it's a problem. Maybe it's because of the levels he's faced. I think he's good with the feet in and out. But to be honest, against the opponents I've seen him, he's holding his feet and he's using upper body and all that. But it's not all the way clean. But at the same time, I think, does he just not respect the man at that level? He's just thinking, I'm just trying to blast them out. I'm gonna hold my feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we've seen the best of him in all these attributes, and I think it's because he don't care about what's coming back.
Right.
That's what I think.
Okay, yeah. So I'm a bit, I'm just.
You know what? I'm gonna give it even on that one.
Yeah, even.
Anyone has any pressing point to add? Because I kind of do. I hear what everyone's saying. Like, the feet is kind of the first safest bit of defense, and at the end of the day, if you're not getting hit, you're not getting hit. But it's more slippery head movement. Give that to Edmonson, which I've also observed.
Put it this way. Yeah. If you put them two in against any of the elites, Viterbia, Benavides, whoever, who do you trust more to not get stopped? I will say Edmonson.
Yeah, facts.
Would you not? Who would you trust more to not get stopped?
Edmonson will get out of the way, but will Ezra do that same thing against them, though?
No, I don't think he will. I think it will.
We just ain't seen it, innit?
Yeah,
you know what?
He might
a slight edge to Edmonton here.
Yeah,
slight big edge.
But I think all of this is caveated by, we think that Ezra can be what we think he is, because obviously we're biased and we've got mutuals, but we just haven't seen it yet. We ain't seen it yet. That's all it is. So it's like we're talking about hypotheticals, and we're hoping that this is the breakout.
Fair enough.
But
fair enough.
Okay.
All right. And lastly, offense.
Ezra, no?
I give it Ezra. Yeah, I give it Ezra.
Yeah.
Ezra, yeah.
I don't
More
really
power.
More power, more variation. Again, I don't think he's got a lot more power.
See, whoa. Variation.
I know what you're. I get what you're. I kind of get where your mind's going.
I kind of think Louis sets his punches up better.
Again, if you ask me whose offense would I rather have, whose offensive capabilities?
Yeah.
I'd think I'd rather have Ezra. I'd rather have Ezra's offense and then Louis' defense, personally.
Yeah, that's
how I would see it. But
I'd rather have Louis Edmondson's boxing brain and Ezra's body.
There's a legit one.
Man, trying to build a super soldier in that, you know. You're trying to...
Nah, I think offensively, I'd take Ezra.
Ezra punches in bunches as well. He gets that 5-6.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
The press
Okay. Yeah, fairs then. Yeah, you slap
I'll take his offense. I will take his offense.
But guys, listen, that's not the end of it. That's just
what does that make it?
Attributes
4-2.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I guess
4 or 3.5 to 2.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean someone's gonna win because of these certain attributes.
No,
let's give our final predictions and what we actually think. Because at the end of the day, you could have more speed, power, and offense than someone, and your boxing brain is dead compared to theirs. So you lose. You get it. Your IQ ain't got no IQ, so it's not really a foregone conclusion. So what are we saying here? Final predictions for this one.
I'll do mine first. I feel like mine's going to be the most controversial in it. So I like obviously I'm rooting for Ezra, just because obviously the connects and whatnot. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna go out on a whim, and I think Lewis Edmondson's gonna cause an upset.
Oh,
yeah. I think he's gonna cause an upset. I don't know, man. There's just something about
stoppage.
No, not stoppage. No. I think he'll be frustrating. I feel like it's gonna be one of them ones where Ezra's at the end trying to just wing him. I just don't think he's gonna be able to do it. I think he's gonna come in thinking that he can stop Lewis like the rest of his opponents. He's gonna get frustrated round 6, and I know he's probably gonna be like, he's gonna slow down and then it's gonna suit Lewis Edmondson, and I feel like he's just gonna be able to pop and survive it, and it's just going to be one of them decisions. Yeah, I'll just say Louis by decision. Yeah,
actually, Ezra by late stoppage or decision. You know what I mean? But I think what will happen is he'll be frustrated, but I think he'll start finding his shots. And I think once he starts finding them, Edmondson will start slowing down. When he slows down, maybe he won't stop him because Edmondson is a smart guy, but he'll just start putting too much in him. He'll start walking him back and just slip him bubble again. I can imagine seeing that. Even if he's not hurting him or knocking him out, he'll just be flustered.
You're saying more outworking him as
well.
Outworking him,
slipping, Edmondson might even roll 3-4, but he's just getting worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what Ezra needs to do, though. That's what he's got to be on smoke this fight. He's got to actually smoke this fight.
You know what you need to add to this as well, Warren. Just sorry to cut everyone off there. Work rate, I think, should be in there. I think work rate needs to be in there. No, just work rate. Like
he throws more punches.
It's true.
I think I can see Ezra just like Edmondson trying to jab, Ezra slip, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe don't catch everyone, but it looks more.
Guys, this is just the first draft of the Pig of the Week. Pig of the Week draft table.
Yeah, man. I
category table. By the end of the season, it's going to be 25 categories. Don't worry.
I think this is tough. Ezra's the favorite. I'm a bit surprised. I thought it'd be more 50-50, more than everyone sort of. But again, like we say, if Ezra is who we think he is and who he should be, then this is where you make your statement, isn't it? So, but at the same time, like Paul was saying, I can see this being. What are you saying, Ross?
Oh, stop! Sorry, Ross. So wait. We're just doing a breakdown. You just coming at a crazy time. We're breaking down the Ezra fight, but
I can see this being a little bit like a yard.
I need to even make another guest cam. Sorry. Yeah, go on, Kev.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a little bit like Yard against Lyndon Arthur, the first one where Lou Edmondson's being negative and kind of outboxes him and wins. But I'm rooting for Ezra. I'm hoping he can do it. I think I'm going to go for Ezra, man. I'm going to go for it. But he has to be on job and he has to walk through this guy. Like he's got to have mean intentions in this fight. Set up everything. But I'm gonna go for Ezra late stoppage. This should be his breakout performance. I'm going. That's me.
Ezra late stoppage. Yeah.
Out on a limb. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a negative little unanimous by Edmondson, but I'm gonna stick my neck on the line and say Ezra late stoppage. Yeah.
Fairs.
All right. Cool. But you know what? Don't worry again, guys. That's the end of that one. Then we've given our breakdown, our predictions, and that. But yeah, make sure please you're liking, subscribing for the weekly videos and pick of the week. Yeah, we're going to be frequently uploading at least 3 videos a week, things like that, man. Yeah, stay tuned for all the vlogs and all that stuff there. But yeah, man, that's the end of that one. Peace out.
Peace out.